Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am. Today was my Toastmaster Tuesday morning, so up early, had a Toastmaster meeting, and been doing some needed computer work. And then I decided to go out and see what my garden is up to. We were gone over the weekend to a Hunter Education Instructors Conference. My husband has been teaching Hunter Education he's going on 26 years, and I am on my 16th year of teaching. We team teach. We both think it is very important for the youth of today to take Hunter Education. In fact, in the state of Oregon, where we live, if you plan to go hunting for big game, anyone between the ages of 12 and 18 have to take Hunter Education in order to hunt. If anybody in the state of Oregon, adults included, want to go hunting out of state, they need a Hunter Education card. But besides from hunting, though, Hunter Education is important just so that people feel safe around firearms. They know how to appropriately handle them, what are all of the safety factors that need to be followed in order to remain safe around a firearm. Everyone should know that, not just kids, but especially kids, as they are our future generation. And it is very important for our future generation to know how to safely handle firearms and ethically handle firearms and ethically hunt for game, whether it's birds or deer or elk or antelope, whatever it is, even if they're hunting squirrels, whatever it is that they're hunting, knowing how to do it safely and ethically. Or even if it's just knowing how to have a firearm in your home in order to protect your family, knowing how to use it, how to be safe with it, how to be ethical with it. It's very important. And our passion for that is the main reason why we teach Hunter Education. Well, back to my garden. Let's find out what's in my garden, shall we? My cucumbers are starting to get some blooms on them. Oh, there we go. Aren't those pretty little blooms? I hope those blooms turn into cucumbers. I love cucumbers. And this bush and the other one that's kind of next to it, looking so much better than any cucumbers I've had for the last few years. So I'm hopeful that I'm going to get some cucumbers. They're tucked in between the echinaceas and the lavenders there, which are both very beautiful. But here's my other cucumber plant, and there's some chives down below there too, and a sage plant. But let's see, there's some blooms in there. Can you see? Oh, and look what I found. I'd forgotten that I planted it, but I did. It's a romaine lettuce, and I'm gonna poke that right into my mouth. Yum. It's fun to have snacks. I believe I planted basil in this pot, but I don't remember for sure. This is my rose bush that's blooming. and it's really quite pretty. And I have a kale plant growing up in here. And oh, here's one of my tomato bushes that actually is starting to get some tomatoes on it. There's some on this plant too. If I can find it with the camera, I'm going to put my hand up here to see if I can point the camera the right direction. There we go. So I know I'm going to have some tomatoes, but almost all of my tomato bushes, including the ones that I just showed you, have blooms on them. Not all the blooms have turned into tomatoes so far, but hopefully they will. This plant has really gotten big. This is the comfrey plant. It's in a pot. It has really grown. The stuff in the middle looks a little bit on the dry side, and I know it's gotten watered, but they're in pots, and things in pots kind of dry out earlier. This is my sunflower, the taller one. I'm going to move this chair in a second here. Daisies coming up and blooming. And zinnia in bloom. Isn't that pretty? And my apple tree has got lots of apples on it. I'm just showing you one little area of the tree. We usually share these apples with worms because we never get around to spraying them with anything. In this pot and in several pots right near it here, we planted some onion sets, and they're coming up. I'm going to have some flowers here shortly. My California poppies are blooming. I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the garden. It was pretty brief. I could have gotten a lot more detailed, but I didn't. But you see, my garden, for the most part, is growing. We had some temperatures over the weekend while we were gone that were in the triple digits. And so some of the things look a little bit on the dry side, but they're okay. They're still growing. And I hope you enjoyed this video, just seeing how everything's doing. I know I enjoyed making it. I appreciate all of you more than words can tell. And if you liked my video, be sure and hit that thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. Either way, I think YouTube realizes it's being watched. So I said at the beginning, I hope you're having a good day. I still hope you're having a good day. And until my next video, may God's love and God's blessings surround you. And I will see you on my next video.